I'm Ben.
I'm Ron.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jason. And this is Hometown Has-Beens. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hometown Has-Beens, episode 27. Just a couple quick updates, reminders, news, all that good stuff. We've got a sale going on our website in honor of all the holidays and all that good stuff, Black Friday sales, Cyber Mondays, and yada, yada, yada. We just decided to go ahead and start the sale now, and it's running through the end of the year, so December 31st. So, yeah, it's 10% off of everything on the site. We had already dropped the prices of shirts to like T-shirts like $18. All right, now it's $16.20 or something like that. I was going to drop it 15%, but then the website told me, hey, you're going to be owing money every time someone buys something if you do that. So 10% off of everything. And, yeah, go get you some Has-Beens merch. We do have a couple new T-shirts in honor of Ben thinking he can beat a black bear in a fight. We've got a black bear fighter, an undefeated black bear fighter tee on there in a couple different colors. We've got a new, like, old school sports jersey tee looking thing where it says Hometown Has-Beens, and it's got 00 on it in multiple colors as well. And, you know, there may be some stuff on the site that you haven't seen. So, you know, our original logo, our Has-Beens 2.0 logo, all that good stuff. Some other T-shirts too. But anyways, still open to sponsors. If you're interested, just reach out to us at, you know, if you've got our number, hit us up, or you can email us at hometownhasbeens@gmail.com. And we survived Election Day. So Chris has made it out of the bunker. Chris, you all right, bud? How long did you hold up in that bunker?
Until this morning.
It's a week after.
When they announced that the red wave that was accomplished, that the House just announced this morning that it is officially red, so I came out.
Oh, okay. He's getting political. We're not going to get political on this podcast. So, me and Chris were talking, and just so you know, right now this is a two-man show. Right? You know, we've got scheduling issues, we've got time constraints. We're trying to give y'all quality content, and you know, it's not our full-time job because nobody's paying us to do this yet.
That's not true.
Well, nobody's paying us enough to do this yet. Well, yeah. So, like I said a few minutes ago, sponsors hit us up. I think I'd still keep teaching, anyways. Just
I got a sponsor idea.
What?
You know what Delsum is?
No.
It's
Delsum, I'm thinking Selsum Blue, like dandruff shampoo.
In that, okay. Well, Delsum like medicine, like cough syrup.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? It's like purple.
I mean, we've used a lot of different cough syrups, but yeah.
Okay, this is like in an orange bottle. It's called Delsum.
Reasons.
I only had some because I wasn't feeling too good earlier in the week, and we had some in the cabinet. And I remember a medicine when I was a child. Like, I feel like I got this medicine every time I went to the doctor. It was a purple medicine, and I love the way it tastes.
Oh, you got castor oil?
That's probably what it was, man. Dr. Victory in Commerce, where I always went. But this, this Delsum, man, it tastes just like it. Like, I had flashbacks, like nostalgia.
From going to the doctor?
Yeah, because that medicine, it tastes so good. So if Delsum, I'm sure somebody works for them, listens to this podcast out of the hundreds of thousands of people. Hook us up, man. That stuff is good.
He's only exaggerating a lot.
Like, I'm starting to think about just taking that stuff nightly just for the fun of it. Because it tastes so good, like dessert.
Doesn't it stop working after a while? Like, your body gets kind of immune to it. That's why you got to switch up, like, allergy medicine.
Yeah.
Like, you can't use Allegra over and over. You got to switch in Claritin. Like, I'm for real. It's crazy, man. You deal with allergies.
Yeah, that makes sense. We went to the one that starts with a Z.
What is it?
I don't remember what it's called, but I think it starts with a Z. Maybe an X. I don't know. There's a lot of commercials for it, dude. I don't know. But it works. Man. You have to take it at night. Can't take it in the morning because it makes you drowsy. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Okay, me neither, apparently.
All right. But, Zofran?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Is that it?
I don't think
What's
so.
Zofran? Zofran's for
I don't
know. My wife knows all the names. She'll call it by like the medical name.
You know, like,
give me some acetaminophen, and I'm like,
what is that?
It's Tylenol.
Oh,
I know that one, but she's like, give me some acetaminophen, and I'm like,
Man, that's like
looking through the cabinet.
when people talk about animals and calling them by their scientific name. Like,
who does that? Who do you hang out with that does that?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, people who do that with medicine, I feel like the same way.
Maybe. What's the?
You were looking for good content. You should have got somebody else. I'm everywhere today, man.
It's okay. Chris he's getting through. He's feeling it's almost Christmas break. It's almost Thanksgiving break blues. Anyway, so me and Chris were talking about like different experiences we've had in like your Walmart, your Walmart, your big chain department stores. So I thought I'd share one. The other day I was going, and we'll talk all about this stuff, but the other day I was going, and I always have to go like later in the evening after I help get the kids to bed and stuff, because when I'm not home, my wife's like full-time mom mode, and that's a lot. Yeah. So when I do get home, I try to take over as much as I can.
Give her a break.
She has a break, and I just do dumb stuff with them, like play, just whatever they want. Anyways, so it's later in the evening, so there's not as many people. I don't deal with the awkward Walmart.
So you're saying you go like after the kids go to bed, then you go?
Yeah, or like at least after Inslee, our youngest, has gone to bed.
Yeah, okay.
Like Graceland, she's old. She takes care of
8
herself.
o'clock.
Yeah, around 8.
Yeah,
something like that. I go. It's not near as crowded, so you don't deal with like running into people as much. And I like to talk to people.
Ryan's probably not there.
Yeah, Ryan.
You don't have to avoid him.
Yeah, I don't have to make a hard left
turn from Ryan
to avoid Ryan Griffin. But anyways, so I got, and there's the problem with going at night is like, there's employees there, but you don't know where they are.
Yeah.
So it's like
they're trying not to be found.
Yeah, and the ones that are found are not helpful.
They don't want to help you.
Like
they're trying to take a hard left turn.
They're shopping for somebody else on these little pickups or whatever, and they don't.
Are you allowed to ask those people where stuff is?
I've asked a million times about stuff.
I feel bad. Like, I know you're busy. Do you know where this is? Like, you're a professional. This is what you do all day.
That's true. I've never thought of it that way.
But I feel
bad. You're a professional shopper.
Professional.
So that is a career. Just saying. But anyways, I need to get something, and for whatever reason, it's locked behind a glass case. All right, and I think that's the dumbest thing because it's not super expensive. Like I don't think people are just stealing. Like, what would happen if you put the cereal boxes behind a glass case? Like, how inconvenient is that? So,
like the best cereal, like you would put like the name brand stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like the Great Value cereal would be left out.
You could take that. Yeah, like you can steal that junk. Nobody wants it.
I got to get into this case, and I see an older woman, and she's helping someone else, and so I just stand, and for whatever reason, this aisle is like really tight, and I just kind of stand there awkwardly waiting for them to finish, and anyway, she's helping him in another language, and so I guess he didn't speak English, and she was translating for him or whatever. She's helping him out. All right, so I wait patiently to when I think the conversation's over, because I think it's over, and then I start to say something, and then he'll say something else, but they're not near each other. It was real awkward for me. And
you were just standing there?
I was just standing there.
like you're pretty sure the Walmart worker knew you were there, like waiting on them.
100%.
They felt your presence.
100%. No, she saw me. So I'm standing there, and I go, excuse me. No reaction. She doesn't turn, nothing.
Doesn't look at you?
No, won't even look at me. So then I'm like, excuse me, ma'am. And she does this kind of like hand signal, like, hey, no, I don't want you to talk to me. It's kind of like what?
You work here. Can you say that? Can you do that?
And then she says, no habla inglés.
Wait a minute. She works at Walmart.
Yeah.
Says she don't speak English.
I think she's lying to me. I 100% think she's lying to me.
What?
Because she didn't want to. I was like, I just need to get to a case. So I was like trying to point and like, but she was like out of it at that point. She's like, look, I've done what I'm supposed to do. And I told him I don't speak English. Whether it's true or not, I don't know.
This is crazy.
So
this is getting out of hand.
It is. But anyway, so then I had to go to the front desk, ask them to call somebody.
Dude,
I have to wait there forever. No one shows up. So I go back. I'm like, yeah, they're still not helping me out. I'm like,
this getting. I mean, I get it. Like certain places, you expect good service. Like you expect somebody at Walmart to be able to speak English. If you work there.
Well, here's the thing. I feel like she did speak English.
Well, let me. You expect people to admit that they speak English at Walmart.
I think she did. I think she just didn't want to help me.
I mean, like, I'm just trying to think of how many jobs that, you think, you get bad service and you're like, you know what, that person, I mean, who else are they going to hire to do that? There's just not a lot of quality workers that are out there at some of these low-paying jobs. So it's hard to find.
I don't think Walmart's a low-paying job anymore.
You think it's I mean, Ryan was thinking about making that a career, so maybe it's pretty decent.
Yeah, it could be.
I'm just saying, like, in general, like, y'all pull up, like, how many fast food, which I only eat, like, 2 or 3 places at Banks Crossing.
Yeah.
Because everywhere else, I get my hopes up. Because, like, I go 2 exit down, and let's say I eat the McDonald's, and I'm like, God, McDonald's is good. And then I come back to our McDonald's. If you live around here and you go to Applebee's or our McDonald's, it's rough, man. But, you think it's going to be good, and you go there, and you're like, golly, man, this is not. And then I think to myself, who else are they going to get to work here?
Yeah.
But let me give a shout out. I'm hating on some people, but at the Walmart, there's a guy that wears a bow tie and dresses up every day. He goes to work there as a greeter. Hey, man, I appreciate you.
Dude, hold on. Is a greeter a necessary job?
It sets the mood, it sets the tone.
Does it?
Are they supposed to, like, check?
They don't do that except the holidays.
What you buy?
The receipts.
Okay. Like at Costco, you can't get out until they check you.
Well, that's another thing that you were talking. Like Costco, you got to pay to get in.
We were talking about how crazy is it? There's certain places in America you got to pay to shop at. Man, I thought we were a free country.
We were.
Some places you can't even shop at.
It's like, but the thing about those places is like that's where the deals are, right?
Yeah, and we were talking about this the other day, and it's, man, these places, Sam's, the Costco's of the world, they're making the rich richer and the poor poorer. Because you got to pay $60 to get into a Costco's to buy something.
Is it $60 for the year? What is it?
Well, $60 is like the cheapest you can get,
and that's for a year.
You can buy a bigger membership.
But why would you want? What's
supposedly you get certain points and better benefits, and.
But you tell me $60 a year. That's it.
Yes, a year.
So it's really not that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying there's a lot of people who can't afford $60 a year.
If they're saving $60 every time they get groceries, I bet they can.
Yeah, but I don't think people in that situation think like that.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, because I went to the Costco. You can get a whole year's worth of ramen noodles. Like a college kid could live for 2 semesters for $10.
$10. How many packs is that?
So there's a lot of people in poverty that could take that, has got $10, and they could eat for a year and save money. But they can't get into the Costco.
They're going to be malnourished, though.
They go to Walmart. That same bundle is going to cost you, I don't know, a lot more.
How many packs?
I don't remember. It was a ton, dude.
So you're just estimating.
Yeah, I'm just estimating. It was. I don't think it would have took up the buggy for $10. Like
ramen noodles. Ramen noodles ain't gonna feed you good though.
Dude, how do you like to eat ramen noodles?
What do you mean?
Like, there's a lot of ways to eat ramen noodles. Dude, I grew up poor. I know how to eat ramen. There's like 8 ways to eat them.
I know
you
2.
could do it. Okay.
Well, I guess 3.
My favorite way is to eat them just uncooked.
See, that's the
my
third
favorite
option, and I think it's the worst.
Really? I like to put the little stuff
seasoning
on it and
just take bites.
Oh, it's good, man. Well, you can do it in the microwave. You can boil it in the microwave.
Yeah.
But on the ovens, that's how high-class people eat it.
That's how I always ate it, was I just like cook it like I'm cooking something real.
Yeah.
Boil the water, throw the...
Dude, you're poor. Dude. We do this in my house. You're poor when you eat ramen noodles with other stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all do that?
To like supplement it. Yeah.
Y'all do that?
Why not?
We do that. That's
like the pasta.
You put some broccoli in there and
it's like eating at Olive Garden.
Yeah, man. Some microwave chicken nuggets, dude.
Oh,
some ramen noodles and some microwave broccoli. Dude, you got a 5-star.
Dude, in college, you ain't got a microwave. You had to use like the communal microwave in the dorm or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So what?
Because nobody else has a microwave. That's how it was in my dorm. Nobody had a microwave.
One. I didn't think you could.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's why none of us had one.
Yeah, I think so. But you could have a Keurig, right?
Yeah.
So you would crunch up the ramen noodles in the packet.
Okay.
And then pour it into like a bowl.
Okay.
And then use the Keurig on the highest like size coffee mug. Fill that water up. let it sit for a second, put in the seasoning, stir it up. It cooks it up. Yeah.
Okay, so all right, so that's another way. That's another question eating ramen. Do you break them up or do you leave them whole?
I leave them
like
whole if I'm cooking it on the stove.
Dude, so when I was in college, there was a fire in our dorm room.
That's why you can't have a microwave.
This dude, yeah, but this guy, it was the Commons microwave. So this is what happened. This dude, it was the cup, the cup of noodle.
Yeah, cup o' noodle.
Cup o' noodles. He put a coffee filter on the bottom to catch the overflow because this thing's always overflow.
Yeah, he's trying to help out.
Dude, but he caught it on fire in the microwave.
I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah, not a good idea.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, don't try it.
My daughter recently, she was warming up some hot tea because she likes hot tea. I do not.
I'm drinking hot tea right now.
Yeah, well,
a little lemon ginger.
Anyways, she likes hot tea, and she's getting to the age where she can do some stuff on her own now, and she likes to be a little more independent. We're okay with that. She puts it in a mug, puts it in there, and then goes and grabs it after it's done and burns her finger so bad because it was not a microwavable coffee mug.
Okay.
All right. It was like one of those, it's like the gold rimmed and the gold handle. And she grabbed the handle and it's like, it burned it pretty good.
Oh.
She was like, I didn't know.
What did she do when she grabbed it?
I don't know. I wasn't there. Screamed.
Okay. Oh. No, I mean, like, sometimes when I grab stuff, it's hot. I've already lifted it up before my feeling hits me. And now it's like, what do you do with something hot that's burning you?
Yeah.
Do you place it down or you just drop it?
Yeah. I think she didn't pick it up. Like she grabbed a hold of it, realized it's hot and let it go.
Smart girl.
Yeah. She's smarter than me. Cause I've done that
Smart
where
girl.
You pick it up and it's hot and you're like, what the crap do I do? Yeah.
You just want to drop
terrible.
it, but then you got a mess.
You can't.
But that just goes to a point. You bring up your daughter smart enough to like realize that women are superior to men. Do you feel like that?
I'm not getting. Yeah, they are. They do.
Let me ask you this: when you go to Walmart at night,
yeah,
all right, after Anna's had the kids all day,
yeah,
okay, and you give her, an hour of relief,
which is
let me guess what she probably does.
Okay,
she probably goes and cleans and like does stuff while you do that. I'm guessing
sometimes,
I couldn't do what Anna does. Like as far as like I couldn't do that.
You couldn't be married to me.
No, I mean I would be married to you. I'm not against it. I'm just saying, like in general, I think about like what my wife does. I just don't know, man.
No.
I couldn't do it.
The fact that we have wives is pretty crazy to me. So I'm grateful for that. What I'm not grateful for is the Walmart greeter. I'm back on this.
Okay.
I don't think it's like. Why? Why do you need it?
But dude smiles, man. He's happy to be here.
I'm glad he has a job.
Yeah.
I am. I'm not trying to get rid of anybody's
job. Well, you
job.
gotta have jobs for certain.
I'm just saying. Like, what is the need? Why is there a need for why? We know we're at Walmart. You don't have to tell us welcome to Walmart. You don't have to tell us have a good day at the end because it's not going to change. Like I'm either going to have a good day or not, whether you say it or not.
I wonder if he ever feels like going full Chevy Chase Christmas vacation. Hey, Merry Christmas, kiss my butt, kiss his butt.
yeah. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Are they in a good mood? So you feel
like that's a futile job?
I do. Like,
okay.
What purpose does it serve?
Maybe it makes people think about stealing. Like maybe I shouldn't.
I don't think it does. Actually, you know what? It makes me nervous, and I ain't never stole anything.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It always makes me be like, oh. Or what about you go into Walmart and you don't get anything, and then you're like, oh, great. I'm going to walk out without anything.
Ooh, that's suspicious. That's suspicious.
Yeah, so then
because nobody goes and looks around Walmart.
Yeah, well, I've done it multiple times. Not just I'm looking for something they don't have.
Yeah, but then you are suspicious.
Yeah, I look. So then I'm grateful for a greeter in that situation only because I make eye contact. I say, hey, appreciate you. I wave like that.
Like a plausible deniability.
Like I'm letting you know, like I do not have anything that I've stolen.
Yeah, because if you did, you wouldn't look at him. Then he might be like, hey, check that dude in the parking lot.
Right. But when I have a buggy, I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
Like I'm not talking. See ya. Yeah. Bye. Oh, look, Ryan is in the building. So that's good because this podcast is going nowhere.
I thought we were going somewhere.
I think it was a pretty bad start.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, but go ahead. You got something.
No, I want Ryan to be in it.
No, you go ahead. He'll be here in a minute.
Well, I think with his recent experience, I wanted to bring him in on this question.
Oh, great. That's awesome.
You're going to laugh after I say one.
So, Walmart greeter, is it a necessary job, Brian? Hold on. Yeah, you should be up.
I don't think he's there for greeting purposes.
What do you think then?
I think he's there for when that scanner goes off.
Oh, he's like the bodyguard?
Yeah. He's like the
Undercover cop?
Well, I mean, if he wasn't there, then who would tell us that, oh, it's all right, you can go on when that thing starts.
That's what they do say. It's all right.
When that thing starts screaming that you're guilty to the entire world, and you just have that stupid deer in the headlight look like, I ain't do nothing.
I paid for it. That's the first thing I got to. I paid for it.
They're like, just go on. Like, I could steal anything. Like, I've never once been asked.
See, the podcast got better.
Like, I've never been once asked, like, hey, that thing went off. Let me see what you got.
Let me see that receipt.
No, they're like, that guy ain't stealing nothing. He's scared.
He's shaking.
So
he stopped. He didn't run.
Yeah, see, he ain't doing nothing.
I think the listeners have found out, but we are now a 3-man pod. We're a tripod rolling up in here.
Yeah, y'all just hanging out in my mom's basement by yourselves, weirdos.
Yeah, your mom was like, what are they doing here?
I'm going to take a drink of this.
So, question.
Uh-huh.
I want to ask, because Jason, I don't know. I mean, Jason's only like a year younger than us, right?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I mean,
Months
earlier.
Months earlier than us. Jason, he's in shape. Like, he looks good. But here's where I'm going with this.
All right.
Man, I went to Dollar General.
Before you go on, he also just said earlier that he was not opposed to being married to me.
No, not at all.
God, I'm glad. I'm glad I wasn't here.
I'm thankful you're here now.
So, you remember the first time that you went to the grocery store after you got married?
No.
Why
was that? Did you
remember the first time?
Yeah. I equate that to like when I got my driver's license.
You 100% wrote this in your journal? Is that what you're telling me?
You got
Yeah, sure. I do have a journal.
No, you don't.
No, he had to.
You have a journal?
Yeah.
Do you really have a journal?
Absolutely.
Like a day by day, not like a
study,
diary, not like a
absolutely.
Like I'm reading the word journal, but like a.
Oh yeah, I just write stuff, prayers, thoughts.
You have a diary.
I decompress, man. I get it out my chest.
You know what we do?
I don't know what
we shove it down.
Yeah. Listen, when you're having those feelings,
like that,
Chris, just take them and just shove them down and just don't.
That sounds healthy. It sounds good.
Working out for us.
Yeah, that's the Griffin.
32 years strong.
That's the Griffin way.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it. So, but I was saying, like, when I got my driver's license, I was like, man, this is awesome. And then I went through one tank of gas, like, crap, man, I got to get a job and pay for this. Like, I don't want to drive no more.
When you got your driver's license, I was like, oh, God help us.
God help us all.
Yeah, it's still like that.
I wrote that in my journal. That was in my prayer journal.
Me
Chris
too.
is on the road.
That's a good point. So, but when I went to the grocery store the first time to get married, I was like, man, we get to get like our groceries, like what we want to eat.
Yeah.
I don't have to eat what mom and daddy got anymore.
Yeah.
I get to eat what I want.
Yeah.
We got orange juice.
Yeah.
I've never bought orange juice since the first time I went to the grocery store.
You can get it for free in Florida.
I think,
But I was just saying, like,
rest stop.
Shout out Kevin Gaines.
Yeah, but but
different.
that first time I went to the grocery store, it was like, man, I've wanted, like, this fat kid inside of me is about to go crazy.
Oh,
I'm about to buy all the stuff I never could.
Oh yeah, there's a level of that.
Here's my question. So I go into Dollar General the other day, and sometime, man, like my question, Jason, is, do you have an inner fat? I do, man. Like, I got it bad, dude. Like, sometimes.
Did you finish a question?
Sometimes I just want to. It's a rhetorical question. It's a rhetorical question.
we
But come
never
back to
got
it.
asked.
Like, sometimes you go in Dollar General and you're just like, I want to buy all the bad stuff.
Yeah.
The sour gummy pouch kids. I want to buy covered fudge Oreos.
Yeah.
Did y'all have any of that?
Yeah, mine's Debbie cakes, dude.
Yeah. Little Debbie and me, we go way back.
Yeah, those devil. Y'all like that? What's your? I like the devil cream pies.
Like the black ones with the white.
Those make me my mouth real dry.
Yeah. Mine too.
Yeah,
you gotta have milk.
But dude, I've realized this. I've studied this. I've thought a lot about it. So yes, I do have an inner fat kid. The devil cream pie and the Swiss cake roll are the same. Once you take
that first
That-
layer of
First
Well, ice.
layer of ice
that
and
makes
stuff
sense.
off.
I never thought about
Listen, I can't eat a I can't even say Swiss cake roll. I can't eat them.
I thought you were trying
Or
to say.
Sam.
I thought you were going Swish or sweet on it. I was like, that's not.
I cannot
I love
eat a
Swiss or
Swiss
sweet.
cake roll
What?
for this reason. When I went to college, every time I came home to visit, my mom would give me like 4 boxes
Let's go.
of Swiss cake rolls.
it. Good luck, son. Here's
Yeah.
And I would eat so many of those
Oh,
things.
dude, yeah.
But you know what? They're they're versatile. Is that the word? I'm looking for?
versatile.
Yeah, whatever.
Versatile?
I don't know, man. Anyways, you can cut them up
Oh,
and put them on a platter, and it looks real life fancy.
Dang, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
I'm doing that at Christmas get together this
Yeah,
year.
do it.
Nah, dude, what do you
People
get?
be
What,
like-
what Debbie cakes you getting at Christmas? Come on now.
At Christmas,
Christmas cakes, the
So-
Christmas tree cakes, get hard to
Christmas
find.
tree
I can't-
cakes.
hard to find.
I can't
man.
keep them in my house, guys.
Dude, we kill. Oh no, I
I
bought a
can't.
box. They were going in a day.
Gone.
Yeah, I can't keep them in
Yeah,
my
they
house.
gone.
My parents, however, who I live really close to,
Yeah.
they got plenty.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So it's like a daily thing. Like when it's getting the sun's about to go down, we're done playing outside. Inslee, Graceland, they'll both. It's like
kinda-
every day they'll be like, "Hey, go see Yaya and Pop."
Yeah, they'll
Yeah,
slide
yeah,
over
pops.
there.
They'll slide over there. Inslee will come in, grab an oatmeal cream pie, say "see ya," and leave.
Gone.
So shout out to
Love
my mother-in-law, best person in the world that I know. She loves this podcast, and
You do know me though.
yeah, but you're cool too.
Correct.
She's
just
better,
playing.
no
Yeah,
doubt.
she
I mean,
is
y'all are
definitely-
great. She's
definitely.
she's different. But she put me on to the peanut butter Little Debbie's
Nah, I ain't doing that.
with the peanut butter. It's like a sandwich.
No.
It's like a but it's got peanut butter in the middle.
No.
Okay,
I mean,
That's
you making those hand motions
Dude,
does not.
that's-
help.
I'm
that's-
sorry.
I have
that's-
no idea what you're
Those
talking
are
about.
Lance crackers.
Are you
No, no.
Ritz crackers?
It's like a oatmeal cream pie, but with peanut butter in the middle.
Are you talking about an Uncrustable?
That
No, I
don't
ain't
make
talking about
sense to me.
Uncrustable.
Peanut butter's not.
It's not a
It's not a
sweet.
sweet.
Dude,
It's
these
a
are-
protein.
This is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
No, I don't want that.
I don't want that either.
I like a Reese's cup.
Reese cups, dude. How many of those can you bang down? Like, dude,
As many as you'll put in front of me.
dude. When they come in those little
Dude,
bitty
I like the white
bite
chocolate
size-
one too.
Oh God, yeah, dude.
so good.
Dude,
Reese-
now that they did the M&Ms, they put different M&Ms in a bag. Y'all seen that?
I'm not an M&M
They put the
guy.
peanut.
Oh,
I
they
like
got
that.
all the different
yeah, the
varieties.
peanut butter
Yeah.
ones, the
Oh.
peanut ones,
Yeah.
like the original, the meat, all in one bag.
So it's like
Yeah.
a surprise every
Oh,
bite.
man, that's
You can't eat a handful then because
Yeah.
then your mouth don't know what to do.
So then when like so here's my like I'm what's it called when you're I'm impulsive when it comes to food, like I like for real. And so I'll look in the cabinet and I got a choice. I don't know if it's impulsive or lazy.
I think lazy's
Yeah, when you have a choice between, I can eat something that I actually like more than this Debbie cake, but it requires
work. Something. I got to
Yeah.
put it in the microwave.
put it in the microwave, just as simple as
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I
Versus I can just open this.
I would
this
so
go
little,
right at it
This
Listen.
little batch of deliciousness, heavenly,
and bang
I
it
would-
down.
I would
bang it down.
100%
I agree.
like eat all 60-second microwave meals for the rest of my life if I could.
If I didn't think it would kill me, I could too, for
100%.
sure. Yeah,
Because
Dude,
I hate the preparation. I hate the
Yeah, man.
waiting. I just like 60 seconds is my cap.
hey, for real though,
cooking time.
Yeah,
for real,
like,
y'all think back to back in the day, how good was a healthy choice? When those little healthy choice meals, you
I
know what
don't
I'm
know
talking
what you're talking
I
about.
don't know. what
about? Y'all
it's
ain't
called.
never had a healthy choice meal? Oh
I
my
think I
God.
know. They're like in the green box.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, I didn't know those were
Yes.
healthy. Those aren't healthy.
No, that's the name
They're
brand
called
of
healthy
it.
I
choice.
thought it was called,
They're
like,
probably not healthy, but they're called
something
healthy
with an M.
RFK about to do away
All right,
with those.
let me also
Michelle Milanos.
talking about.
I'm
Hey.
trying to think of the.
if you send your kid to school with those little Lunchables. Y'all remember the Lunchables?
God, I love them.
Yeah. All right. So
yeah, but you're still hungry after you eat them. This is the
well,
dumbest thing.
Yeah, but when I was in school, my mom and dad didn't send me nothing for lunch.
No.
Yeah, no.
So I look
Right.
at these kids with these Lunchables and be like, "Psh, snob.
Yeah, Richie.
And now you see how cheap they are. Like they're like
Oh,
69
yeah, they're
cents a
But
piece.
dude, back in the day, my
Not-
parents
hey,
like,
not
we ain't
those,
buying that.
Not-
you
not
can buy
those Mr.
$1.25 for
Beast
lunch at
Yeah.
school.
They got those Mr. Beast Lunchables now.
Oh yeah, my little boy tries to get. I'm like, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, $4.
I'm just like my mom and dad.
That's the thing. I'm like, yeah, they want Little Debbie's. Where I grew up having them whenever I wanted.
I know.
A plethora of Little Debbie's all the time.
All
and
the
I'm
time.
like, what you want that for?
Oh, bro, yeah.
You want to turn out like me?
We used to heat. Me and Mitch get up. We'd heat some honey buns in the microwave
Oh,
for
let's
breakfast.
go.
Yeah, dude.
It's better than a cinnamon roll.
Absolutely.
That's
God,
Hey, look,
yeah.
you might. I don't know if you guys are. Just shout out to all the people around here who listen to this podcast. You could go to the golf course when Rita Pickens was cooking in the kitchen.
Cooking in the kitchen.
Man,
Sorry,
she would make a honey bun. She would fry honey bun and
No
put
way.
ice cream on it.
Dude,
What?
Son,
that's
dude.
crazy.
That's wild.
I'm not
You
talking
can
about
deep
like
fry.
a regular honey bun. I'm talking about like the
The
Sam's
big, the
Club,
jumbo.
the jumbo,
Yeah.
Jumbo glaze.
She would fry that thing.
And then
That
put ice cream on it.
bro.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty. Hey, hey,
you talking about banging it down?
yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, don't you teach with someone who cooks a lot? Maybe you can get her to make us some of that.
yeah, Miss Yance, man. I bet she could. I'm gonna ask her about that.
Yeah, Miss
I
Yeah.
bet
Yance,
she
hook
could.
us
Do it.
up.
She's a great cook.
Oh, man.
Also, listen to the pod. Thanks for listening, Miss Yance, and
Yeah,
being a
sure.
great co-teacher.
For sure.
There you go.
Anyway, yeah, that sounds interesting. I want that, so I'm gonna try it.
Y'all ever had the like deep fried Oreos, deep
Love it.
fried Twinkies, all that?
Love it.
I
dude.
don't.
Dude, when I go to
tried
a
'em.
place
I
like
can't get
Washington
behind it.
Farms where they have it
Love
and
it.
they've got like 4 options,
Yeah.
I'm guilty of it. I buy all 4.
Mhm.
And I say, we'll just share it. We'll just share it. Knowing that ain't nobody else going to eat it.
I've ate
It's going to be
the
me.
dude. Jason's just over here with a funnel cake,
Yeah.
some fried Oreos.
And this
Correct.
dude got an 8
Fried
pack.
Twinkie.
this
Hey,
dude got
hey.
metabolism like you
And-
ain't never
Yeah,
seen.
dude ain't seen any flub in like his life.
Dude,
Like,
I'm
it's crazy.
thinking about it gaining weight. Like I ain't even. I'm just thinking about it.
I mean, I
gaining
used to be that way. I mean, I could count my ribs, so I was,
I'm what's called a hard gainer, which is, it's really tough. It's hey, listen,
weight.
it's
like
tough.
when you
that
run
mean?
and jump off the dive board and turn backwards.
No, I can't do those anymore. I hit a mental block.
Hey, I did
About
not
hit
know
my
all
head
that.
one time.
Really?
Yeah, I can still do it.
Now I can't flip backwards.
I don't know. That was about 20 pounds
I've
ago.
never been able to.
Time I has been. Anyways, no, a hard gainer like it's a bad thing and a good thing. It's a blessing and a curse. Okay, because the
really is.
blessing is I can eat whatever I want.
Yeah, yeah.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna gain any weight. But the curse part comes because like there was a time in my life. It's when we only had one kid, and I worked out like religiously.
Yeah,
And I put on some muscle and it was nice or whatever. But it took me working out 6 days a week,
yeah.
like nonstop. Can't take it, like putting protein, creatine, all that stuff. I had to take it all. I had to eat a lot.
Yeah.
Now, like if
Skinny
I'm
people
like trying to
problems, get
gain
outta
weight,
here.
it's
Nah.
like it's hard. Everybody's like, "Oh, hey, little guy."
No, yeah,
Hey,
that's
little
no
guy.
for real. Like,
shut
like
up,
I had the
man.
same. I had the
I'm
same.
not little.
I wanted to gain weight so bad, but now kids are exposed to, we have kids like that now, but now they're exposed to education that would like you can gain weight. Like even you and I, we could gain
Yeah, we
weight.
could.
But we didn't have that education side of things, like for athletes and stuff that wanted to.
Oh yeah, no.
They were just like, you're just skinny.
Yeah,
I mean, that's like really what they're like, you're a beanpole.
So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it ain't all it's cracked up to be.
No.
Then
you're-
To have an Olympic body.
Yeah.
Like-
it's not great. Then your C team
There's
coach
so many
calls you
people.
stick man.
I was never called that.
Dude, I was called my C team coach called me stick
you were really
man.
tall, so I mean, I can
Oh,
see
yeah,
that.
yeah,
You were
And just in case he might listen, I ain't had no problem with it. I don't have no problem with him. He's a good dude. But yeah, he called me stick man.
dude, can I ask y'all a question?
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll open this.
I
can.
love giving my opinions. That's why we have a podcast.
I don't even know. Why do I always lose arguments?
Because you say
because you're wrong.
Yeah. or
That's the easiest.
Like,
Chris, you know what I think?
Man.
You know what I think?
What?
This what? Wait, who you losing arguments to?
I've never won one. I don't think of a debate or an argument that I've come out on top of. Like I've come out and be like, yeah, I was right. You're wrong.
Well, I think it's because at some point, if you argue long enough, you're going to say a word wrong or something. And no matter what, if you're right or wrong, if you say a word wrong in an argument, you lose. It's automatic. That might be what it is. Now, if you're talking about an argument with your wife, that's not.
You're never
that's-
gonna win.
I've definitely not won one of those.
well, that's not even an argument because a wife. This is how,
She's right.
You can do this. You can be like, hey, this is reason A, B, and C that I'm right. And then your wife's like, no, you're not right. I'm right. And then you can be like, well, why? Can you tell me why you're right? Because I am. You can't argue with that.
This is true.
Yeah, that's true.
Like it's just over.
Yeah,
you know?
I know I've never won one of those, but like I just think about it in general. Like other disagreements, I'm like, man. I've only been right in 2 arguments my whole life.
You said you were never.
You're never,
All right,
yeah.
whatever.
I
You're a
was
liar.
being, I was
Then you're a
being
liar.
like, you know, just in general, never. Like most of the time I walk away from disagreements like, dang, I was wrong about
Dude,
that.
I love arguing. I really do. But here's if you're really just trying to win.
Yeah.
Now, I don't do this with my wife, but I'll do it with like, when we're arguing about something silly. I just never agree that you say anything that's true. And then I will you just got to find a counter to all their arguments. And if you can't, then you lose. They're right.
Man, I feel like a jerk when I start trying to prove everything somebody says wrong.
Oh, well, that's what I do. I don't know.
Yeah, you're a jerk.
Yeah, I am.
I'm
So
saying
don't
I
feel
feel
bad.
like a jerk when I get into that.
Well,
I don't mind though. If you can prove someone wrong, then it's informing. You're letting
that's a
them
new
know.
way of looking at it.
And
Yeah.
maybe that's why I need to look at conflicts I get into.
Yeah. If I say
Hey, look,
something wrong,
I didn't lose that argument. I just got informed.
yeah. When
Okay,
I'm wrong,
there you
I want to know I'm wrong.
Okay.
You just can't have your feelings,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you got to journal those out.
Yeah, journal it out, dude.
I got a
Journal
lot
it
of
out.
journaling to do this evening.
Yeah, being on
Yeah.
GeoGuess and you journal it out. Me and
Yeah,
Jason,
that's
we
good.
just
Shove it down and keep rolling, baby.
Keep on going.
Yeah, dude, man, y'all should try journaling. It's good.
Yeah,
The Lula area way, the LA way.
me and Jason may have some
Bunch
kind
of-
of mental breakdown when we're 42, but
Bunch of
Hey,
losers.
I still got a while before then, so hey,
8 years, baby.
several more years to
But I did win an argument one time at a racetrack,
Oh, yeah.
like a car
like the gas
race?
station.
Okay, like at a gas.
Oh,
okay,
the
well
gate,
that's not an argument
yeah.
worth having. So go ahead.
I thought we were talking about dog tracks.
It was an argument with the worker there.
Yeah.
So she
she probably knows
Look,
more
man.
than you.
Yeah.
like no, I won this argument like outright.
Okay.
So it was at I don't know a lot of things, but I know about my like diet beverages.
Okay.
Like I know them. Like so I was at the
Yeah,
fountain.
they're pretty easy to find. Diet Coke, Diet.
No,
Pepsi.
I mean like I know what they taste like. Like I know.
Okay.
Okay, bad.
We're gonna put. You do know we're gonna put this to the
That's
test.
fine.
now.
Like let me,
okay.
all right, it's already been tested. It was tested in this store. I'll tell you. So
Okay.
I go to the fountain and I get a fountain drink. I always get the big one, because it's cheap.
Okay.
And I drink it. I'm like, there's a lady standing there. I actually didn't know she worked there at the time because she didn't have any like racetrack shirt on or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I said, yeah, I just kind of said out loud. I was like, that's not Coke Zero.
Uh-huh.
Like that's regular Coke. This lady, I was just kind of talking out loud.
Yeah.
And she turns and she looks at me and she goes, "There's no way. There's no way you know the difference." I said, "Yes, ma'am. I promise you, I do." That's
That's
yeah.
There's
definitely
definitely a
Coca-Cola.
difference.
She said, "There's
pour 'em
no
all.
way."
I would pick them.
Oh, all right. Well, this
So
one
she
we're-
goes around back to where like behind
Yep.
the door.
Yep.
She comes back and she goes, "Yeah, you're right. The hoses got switched." I was like, "Yeah,
All right. Well, we're
That
gonna.
was a great story.
okay."
We're gonna blind taste test both of you now with
Oh,
with all
100%.
diet beverages.
I-
No, wait,
I can
no,
tell
no,
you,
no,
I-
no, no,
Yeah.
no.
no
I didn't
doubt.
say diet.
Oh, just regular beverages?
No, the difference between
Coke
Coke.
Zero.
Coke Zero and Diet Coke, I could pick them out.
Okay.
I could
Easy.
do that with any other.
I can just throw them all in there with you.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. We're gonna do this.
All right, we're gonna do it.
We'll post
stump
it.
the swab.
We'll post it at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Somewhere. Yeah, I like it.
All right.
I like
Well,
it.
look, we got a new segment. We're gonna try out.
Yeah.
Brian,
Yeah. Oh. Yep. So.
this is gonna be what, life stats? Is that
Yeah,
what we're
yeah.
gonna
Hometown Has-Beens presents Life Stats. This is in honor of our friend Ben, who is not here today. So we,
Yeah,
you know.
he mentioned on a previous podcast that he wishes there were statistics on normal things that he's done in his life.
Yep. And we figured these things that all our listeners can kind of play along and see if you can beat all of us of getting close, So
All right, yeah. So the first one, what we got, Ryan?
all right. So the first one is, how many days a year do you think Americans watch TV? And now I haven't seen this stat either, so we're all gonna go around.
Oh,
Sorry.
That's
Okay.
perfect timing.
yeah. So all right. So yeah. So all the hours combined for the whole year.
How many
makes How many
days?
days?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna say.
So we're saying not how many separate days, but
how many
days.
hours combined? Yeah,
the average person.
So 24 hours is a day.
So if you watch 12 hours of TV in
That's half a
2
day.
days, that would be 1 day.
Okay. All right. Let's see. So 365 days. I'm gonna say
I'm gonna do some quick math here.
Okay. I'm gonna say I've got my number.
All right, you got your number, Chris. You got your number.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna say I got mine.
All right. You
All
go
right.
first.
Me?
Mine? Yeah.
All right, I say 60 days.
Okay. No, mine's way higher than that.
I say 87 days.
I say 92 days.
All right, so how
That's
many
what I was going to
days?
say, but I decided to go down. I did it a quarter.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
I went
So you
down.
got 87, 92, and 60.
Yeah.
That's going to be tough for me to win that one.
All right, so the answer is coming. According to Google's AI, so Gemini,
Okay.
on average, Americans watch TV for about 28 hours per week or 2 months of nonstop. Guess how many days are in 2 months, boys?
About 60.
62 or 61, really. 61 days, and I went with 60. Thank you, and God bless America. If you
listen, I've graded enough AI to know I don't trust it.
well, then you find a better source. Like,
That's pretty solid. I think it's higher, but
all right, well, here's another one. This one is from marketingcharts.com. We're not doing
Look this up. How long does it take a graham cracker to go stale?
dude.
just ask.
Dude, like graham crackers and like Twinkies, like we were talking about.
Yeah.
Dude, bacteria don't even want it. Like they don't even grow. It's like no.
So how long would it take one to go stale? A graham cracker?
Dude, I don't know. That's like a Yogi Bear, I think. It's like what are we talking about? Oh man, yeah, I don't know. I can't find any more stats. So
6 to 9 months.
what? What?
Yeah.
That's what you're saying?
Yeah, 6 to 9 months.
All right. Well, this was a crash and burn because we don't know. All right.
He's talking about graham crackers.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. You thought you got
no,
something
sorry.
completely different from the TV.
No.
I ain't never ate a stale graham cracker.
All right. So, hey, we got a couple of unsung heroes we want y'all to hear. So, enjoy. Hometown Has-Beens proudly presents Real Unsung Heroes. Today we salute you, Mr. Grocery Cart Collector Guy.
Mr. Grocery Cart Collector Guy.
You can steer a train of 48 carts through a maze of cars, kids, and chaos.
Leader on the cart convoy.
Without you, parking at the grocery store would be like taking your car through a demolition derby. You're a good shepherd to your flock of carts. You'll never let one go astray.
Please put them in the stalls.
So keep buggy racing your heart out, O keeper of the carts, because you are a real unsung hero.
Mr. Grocery Cart Collector Guy.
Hometown Has-Beens proudly presents Real Unsung Heroes.
Real Unsung Heroes.
Today we salute you, sitcom laugh track creator.
Mr. Sitcom Laugh Track Creator.
You boost the ego of actors by making sure each joke gets a laugh.
Really boosting their egos.
Without you, viewers like us would never know when to laugh out loud.
We wouldn't know without you.
But then again, if it was actually funny, I think we would laugh anyway.
I really have a sense of humor.
Either way, we salute you, sitcom laugh track creator, for making sure we don't miss the joke.
Mr. Sitcom Laugh Track Creator Guy.
A real unsung hero. All right, so we talked about Wal Mart today, and then we had the grocery cart collector guy. Ryan's great singing.
You're welcome.
Hey, that suggestion, both of those suggestions came from longtime listener, former guest Jeremy Steinacker.
Yeah.
Shout out Stein.
I
I think Jacqueline helped him
I
on
think
some
Jacqueline,
too. So
yeah.
Jacqueline gets some credit as well.
Yeah.
That's all we got today, folks. Don't forget to check out our merch on www.hometownhasbeens.com. Remember, we got that sale going on until the end of the year. Make sure to follow us on all your social media accounts. Leave us those 5-star ratings and reviews. And remember,
It's better to be a has-been than it never was.
Ryan can only stretch his legs to 160 degrees. See you next week. That was loud. Real Unsung Heroes.
My bad. Let me just go ahead and put it. I'm just going to forget again.
Scabbity. This is Sports Center.
The leader of the car convoy.
Without
That was so good. It was so good. I nailed it. Jason, I nailed it. What are we doing?
Leader of the cart convoy.
I nailed it.
So good.
Oh, man.
That was good. I'm sorry you guys missed it.
I'll never be able to do it again.
Oh, man, that was good. All right. Get all the sniffles out. Tip of the tongue, tip of the lips.
Leader of the car convoy. My voice.
What was that?
I got something in my throat.
Leader.
Leader of the car convoy.
Laughter's the best medicine.
I'm telling you.
Unless you've got an infection, you should probably get an oxygen.
That Joker. Joker disease.
What is that?
The Joker, the movie.
What do you have?
I don't know. It made him laugh like he couldn't control it. It's like a real thing.
It's like Tourette's.
No, like they really.
He's got a tick. It's a tick. Like you get nervous.
No, it's a. Yeah, well, yeah,
It's
but
like a tick.
is it? Maybe it's a.
Like
But that's their
related.
tip.
It's related to Tourette's.
Yeah.
Maybe like.
Yeah.
Day in 1742, John Bunyan was put in prison where he would further go on to write Pilgrim's Progress, the greatest narrative outside the Bible ever written.
No, I'm not saying that.